Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Kellen here, and this just happened within like the last 45 minutes maybe. But anyway, there's this account on Instagram called Bitchy God, and I follow it for some fucking reason, but I just haven't unfollowed yet because I don't fucking know. But anyway, they posted something that said nobody, people's daughters on TikTok, and then showed a video of that Big Bang challenge, I think that's what it's called, where when Big Bang, the part in the song says Big Bang, the girls dancing to turn around and jiggle their ass, whatever. I mean we're still making posts like this on January 14th 2021. We're still making posts like this, and I'm not talking about the girls shaking their asses. I'm talking about the whole post, people's daughters on TikTok are doing this sexual dance. We still have this mindset. Okay, but anyway, I went to the comments because usually the comments on this type of shit, on these type of videos are a shit show. But actually, most of them were actually pretty positive. It actually blew me away. I was like, oh, most people in the comments were like, okay, and let them do what they want. They're confident in their bodies. Who really cares? And then on posts where there were people saying this is why I don't want a daughter, or girls, I don't want to be called an object. Also girls, comments like that. There were people defending that it's really not that big of a fucking deal. Why are you? It's like why are you saying that? Pretty much having the better fucking opinion. In most of the comments there, and I was like, wow, really proud. But like I said, there were still comments talking about how they don't want a daughter, how, still misogynistic comments were still in the comment section. Anyway, I was reading through them, and I was looking at the replies, and there were two of them I responded to, or at least two that I remember, or two that I'm going to talk about at least. But anyway, the first one I want to talk about is, it was under the comment thread of somebody saying, Jesus fuck, I don't want a daughter. Something like that. Dude commented that, of course, and it's dudes determine the gender of their babies. Let's get that out of the way. If you have a daughter, it's actually your fault. It is actually your fault because you carry the gene on what the gender of the baby, or the sex rather, of what the baby's gonna be. So if you have a daughter, that's all on you. It's I don't want them to have a daughter because, I don't want a girl being raised by somebody who has that mindset. But just being factual, it's all up to you all, men, who decide, or what decides the gender of the baby. So you better figure something out in yourself if you really don't want a daughter that bad, because it's really all on you. Anyway, he said he don't want a daughter. I was looking through the comment thread. Somebody said, with her name, in her username, I'm assuming it's a girl because there was mommy in the username. So I'm like, okay, this got to be a female. But I hate female, but okay, anyway. I was reading it, and she had said something I can't remember the exact comment, and I can't pull it up for some reason, but it said I would much rather have a son because girls are always on TikTok shaking their ass. And it's what? And so anyway, I replied to that saying, newsflash, and I know some of y'all probably got to hear this too, because I know sometimes misogynistic men like to view my videos. Newsflash, guys also make thirst traps and sexual videos as well, but yet you would rather contribute to misogyny than to think about that. Than to think about how it's both genders, all genders that make thirst traps, post sexual videos, but it's only a problem when a woman does it. Or a guy posts a video shirtless, dick print all in his fucking sweatpants, crickets in the comments. Crickets. Nobody, and by that I mean nobody is saying how he's objectifying himself, because there are videos where the purpose of the video is blatantly to show their penis. It's not exaggerating. There was this one video I saw like in like summertime, and this dude, he was British, he was like, it's a beautiful day today. Went like that. The purpose of the video when he went like that was to see his whole penis. And we also, I mean, that's what all the comments were about. And he was liking them too. Like, that was literally the point of that video, was to show his penis. Nobody was saying, oh, he was objectifying himself in that comment, or the comment section. And look, I don't think, and let me get this out of the way, I don't think that people should do that. I don't think that people, if they want to make a video showing off their body, showing off their dick, I don't think that there should be comments saying that they're objectifying themselves. Same way, I don't think that should be said under women's comment sections when they, want to post a video of them jiggling their ass. Like, who? There's an inconsistency happening here. But anyway, back to the comment section. I told her you would rather contribute to misogyny than think about how guys also post thirst traps, whatever. She responded to that saying that traps aren't even that bad. What do you mean? I don't even know what the fuck. I was like, since she only said traps, I don't know if she was talking about what people call like trans women. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna restate what I just previously said, and I did that. And then she was all like, and I have it pulled up here. Men's bodies aren't that attractive. Stop comparing women's bodies to men's bodies. That's actually something that was said to me. That was actually something that was put out into the universe. I mean, I read that, I was so dumb. I was like, you've got to be trolling. I fucking responded to her with that. I was like, you cannot be fucking serious. Haven't gotten a response since, so probably was. But it's like, whether they were serious or not, there are people that probably still think like that. And you are giving them, I guess, a platform. Even though, I mean, they don't have a lot of followers, I guess. But, like, the fact that you... I mean, trolling or not, the fact that you would say that in the first place, there are people that are going to be agreeing with that bullshit and saying that, oh, exactly, and then they're going to think people are agreeing with them with their dumbass point. Okay. Okay, I was going to drink that. Another comment that I responded to, somebody said, and this is actually a woman, I can tell by the profile picture, and her username has Duchess in it. Said, this is everything that's wrong with the world. Let me think. There are wars happening. Racism still exists. People are dying of hunger. People are living on the streets. But yet, everything that's wrong with the world is a couple girls shaking their ass on TikTok. Whoa. What a point. I mean, those are words. I mean, what's going on with that? And so then I said, I basically responded to her with that, saying that wars and racism exist, but you're mad about a couple girls jiggling their ass on TikTok. That's basically what I said. She responded to me saying, well, that stuff also concerns me, and so flattered that you all took the time to respond to my comment. Seems so many are offended by difference of opinion on a public forum. Have a good day. People say, I'm going to get into the rest of this comment, but I want to continue reading the rest of the comments first, but people are so offended by a difference of opinion on a public forum. Okay, the fact that you said public forum acknowledges that you know that people are allowed to respond to that. Yeah, because it's public. So, like, you thought you did something with that part, and you thought, I mean, she thought she did something with all of it, but with this part in particular, yeah, people are allowed to respond to your opinions on the internet, on a public forum, like you said. So, I don't really know why we included that. Anyway, I said to her, saying that basically, that saying this type of shit is contributing to misogyny, which the fuck it is. If you disagree, you're wrong. I'm so sorry about it. Whether you are a girl or not, if you fucking say something like this is everything that's wrong with the world. Under a video, girls are shaking their ass, and that's it. If that's the problem, if that's all the problem is that girls are shaking their ass and that's everything wrong with the world, you are misogynistic no matter what your fucking gender is. Anyway, I say something to that effect to her, and she says, ha 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 ha, good one. I absolutely adore women, and that's what's so fucking sad about these posts. Oh, and before you try to pull the sexism card, I think it was just as pathetic boys doing the same. Off you trot. I'm a trot now. Ah, ee, ee, ah, oh, ooh. I'm gonna try it now. Seems like, yeah, okay, anyway. And, you know, like, again, she thought she did something by saying that she thinks it's bad if boys do it too. If you know, first off, your opinion sucks, period. Let's get that out of the way. If we're just taking it how you know, you think it's disgusting pretty much if boys and girls do it, it doesn't matter who, your opinion still sucks. I hope you realize that. Your opinion still sucks. You're still way too mad about what somebody doing with their body that's not even a bad thing. And look, if somebody wants to jiggle their ass in front of the camera, let them do it. I don't really know why. I like why are we still having this conversation? What is the issue? What is the issue? It's not. Look, there are a lot worse things that you can do in this life. Shaking your ass on TikTok isn't one of them. Hate to break it to you, it's not. And so then I basically said to her the same thing, that, you know, if you still think it's about, if you still think this opinion about women, it's still misogyny. And again, your opinion is just overall ass, is what I said something to her about that. And then she says, dude, I'm just responding to what clearly seems to be now my little fan comment thread. Ha 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 ha. I want to thank you for blowing up my thread, for expressing my opinion just so you could add your conspiracy theory behind it all. 2 smiling emojis. A lot to unpack with this comment. Before I get into like this like whole comment thread, conspiracy theory? There wasn't a conspiracy theory, I said. If you think misogyny is a conspiracy theory, that's on you. That's not on me. That's on you. You're doing it. Yeah, look, if I were to say that girls should stay in the kitchen, that's me contributing to misogyny. I don't fucking think that, by the way, just in case anybody was confused. But yeah, if I were to say that girls belong in the kitchen, contributing to misogyny. If I were to say, you know, if rape, mention trigger warning. If I was like, you know, if I was talking to a victim of rape and I was like, okay, well, what were you wearing? Contributing to rape culture, which is pretty much contributing to misogyny as well. You can be a girl and contribute to misogyny. Newsflash, you can do that. Being misogynistic, period, is contributing to misogyny. I mean, drinking game, how many times am I gonna fucking say misogyny in this video? But there was no conspiracy theory. There was no conspiracy theory, and I just responded to her. I'm not sure if she's responded since then, but I'll check in a second. But, so you can just add your conspiracy theory behind it all. Conspiracy theory of what? What conspiracy theory that you're fucking misogynistic? Well, I adore women. That's exactly what guys say. Look, so guys will be straight and still say bullshit just like this. But technically, they adore women too. They will say they do, but they will do, you know, contribute to rape culture, comment on threads like this saying that they don't want a daughter, but yet they're still straight and they still adore women. So I mean, you're literally in the same boat as them. That's, the same fucking thing. No conspiracy theory. You're saying misogynistic shit. You're spreading that fucking message. It's still misogyny. Ah, who would have thought? Ah, no, oh my god, who would have thought that? But anyway, the thing that I said that I want to get to in this comment thread is how in the first comment that she responded to me with, and in this last one that I just said, in the first one, she said how, so flattered, you all took the time to respond to my comment. And then this last one, she says, dude, I'm just responding to what clearly seems to be my little fan comment thread, haha. I don't like it when people, it's like when people make a controversial opinion or really just post anything, and then people will respond to them and, you know, argue, debate, whatever the fuck, and they'll all be like, okay, well, I have fans, okay, it reminds me of bullying, how people use bullying. People think that if you're mean to them one time, that you're bullying them. Bullying somebody means you have to be mean to them repeatedly, multiple times, you know, like in, you know, a day or something, or like in like days, you know what I mean? Like if there was somebody, for example, if I was bullying someone at school and like I only saw them in third period, I would be doing something mean to them every fucking day in third period. Then that would be considered bullying. But if I just walked into the third period one day, I don't know, said some rude comment to them and then never said anything like that ever again to them, that wouldn't be bullying. That would just be me being a dick that day. Same thing applies to here. People think it's like when you have haters, but like it's like that fan behavior type stuff that people like to say. It's not fan behavior and people just keep, you know, arguing with you in like a one comment thread or debating with you in one comment thread. Fan behavior is always, you know, for example, if we were on Twitter, like every time you make a tweet, they are commenting something rude or mean under it. They are always viewing your story, and they don't like you. That is considered fan behavior. Not people replying to your one comment thread. You are not doing anything with this. It's like you thought you were doing something. You are trying to play it off as you have fans. People arguing with you in one comment thread is not having fans. It's not being popular. And then same thing down here. I already talked about it, but so many people are offended by a difference of opinion. Anytime somebody says fucking offensive, I see this a lot. People say something offensive, and then people will say, like, that's not right. Like, why the fuck would you say something like that? And they're all like, oh, can't take an opinion? Your opinion is ass. And I'm going to tell you my opinion, and my opinion is that your opinion is ass. That's how that works. We are, and I mean, just like she said, we are on a public forum. I'm allowed to respond to you. I'm allowed to respond to you, and you're allowed to respond to me back. But don't act like you're all like high and mighty or some shit because like, oh, well, you commented on my thread. Okay, because you commented bullshit, and there was a reply button right there, and I clicked it. Why are we having this conversation? Holy shit. Let me see. I don't know how to check because I'm on my computer right now. I'm not sure how to check more notifications. Let me see. No, she hasn't responded, it seems like. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. Like, don't say this shit. It's not. It's like somebody, I'm not sure if you guys follow Wisdom on TikTok, like his spam account's like Wisdom8 or something like that. Like if you know who I'm talking about, I can't remember how to spell his username because it's not the way normal wisdom is spelled. But anyway, he posted a video like last week or something like that, and I can't remember exactly what it said, but it basically said how like men, you know, will shit on women for what they were shitting on for women in this video, for shaking their ass on TikTok, for making sexual videos or thirst traps, whatever the fuck. Men will shit on them for it, and then go jack off to porn or something like that. I can't remember exactly what point he made, but it was, I mean, it was shit I was already thinking, but it was good. It was good to hear someone with a man with a big platform say that shit. Like, even though, like, I mean, you consider it bare minimum or whatever, like, it's still good. I mean, at least we're saying something about it, and like, and it wasn't just like, well, no, when guys do bare minimum shit, it's like basically like getting on the internet and saying, I would never sexually harass a girl. Like, that's bare minimum. But it was different for him because like he was like calling out dudes who think this way, and that's a big difference by just making a statement, a bare minimum statement, rather than maybe a bare minimum thought, I guess, and calling out men for their hypocrisy and stuff like that. So, I mean, go find the video on his fucking page. Like, I can't remember verbatim what the fuck it said, but yeah, basically, guys will shame women for posting a video of them shaking their ass on TikTok, and then we'll go jack off to porn and stuff. I think that's the point he made. I could be thinking of a different fucking video, but anyway, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Don't fucking think like that. How about for 2021 and on, we don't be misogynistic? How about we do that? Yeah! How about we do that? Just a thought. Just a thought. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, with the bell icon, subscribe, and go to 10 by post, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.